when I started doing music properly, I was doing music from younger, but I didn't take it seriously.
Just like a hobby.
Didn't go studio. When I started going studio and doing more music properly in 2002, I saw some type of advertisement that had 2002, and I just thought, yeah, I'm gonna add the 22 to my name.
Okay. Yeah, it comes from the year.
It comes from the year 2002. I started taking music seriously in 2002.
Damn, bro,
going studio, thinking of concept songs, proper just writing lyrics instead of just writing anything. You know when you write lyrics with no meaning, you just write.
It's just waffle, innit?
I
It's
started
rhyming words,
proper
basically.
songs in 2002. That's when I proper started taking it seriously. You could say
that makes sense, you know. That makes sense. Cause where did you grow up? Like, cause I wanna see. Cause I had a theory, but might be wrong.
I've
Me too.
grown up. I'm from Tottenham. I'm a Tottenham native, but
Fully.
since you asked that, I did spend a bit of time in Brent. You know, I grew up in Brent.
Northwest?
Yeah, Harlesden.
Yeah, okay, there you
I
go.
lived in Harlesden, Spregurnal Avenue. I went to John Keeble Primary School.
Okay.
Yeah,
Local.
You know what school I'm talking about? I went to that school still. I
up the
didn't
road.
think that it was known, but when I was talking to a man from West, he knew that primary
Because you
school.
got people always forget that, like at the bottom of the road is NW10.
Okay,
So
I didn't know that.
Scrubs Lane and that, like it's all turns into Harlesden.
I'm a Tottenham native. I've been in and out of Tottenham. My mum was a bit all over the place when I was younger, so I kind of lived in Tottenham. Then I moved out. I was living in Northwest, and I came back to Tottenham when I was around 7 or 8.
Yeah.
My auntie took me back from my mum. Cause my mum's got mental health issues, so she wasn't able to look after
God
me.
bless her, man.
So
man.
God bless my mum. Pick up my mum.
Mum's
She's
eating
still
her
alive.
mum.
Still.
Yeah.
Pick up my mum. But yeah, my aunt, she took me back to Tottenham. I was living with my nan since then, which is in Selby, right next to Meridian. So yeah, I know them, man. Definitely. I've been around, I was around there for a hot minute. Then when I started secondary school, I moved back to my mum's. My mum lived in Ferry Lane Estate.
Yeah, we got the Ferry Lane, man.
Near Tottenham Hill. I moved back around there, but then she had another relapse. So I moved in with my aunt, which is in Tiverton.
Right,
Where,
this is what I know you from.
So I've been in Tiverton since I was about 14, 15.
Right, cool.
Just at
South
secondary
Tottenham.
school.
Yeah. What was it? Because Ferry Lane has always been like, I know quite a lot of people in Ferry Lane still up to now, big them all up, man. And I feel like it was almost one of those like safer places in Tottenham, if that makes sense. It was a bit less like.
Yeah, no. Do you know what? I can give you a real perspective of Ferry Lane. Right now, there's youths around there that are doing their thing.
100%.
No, we'll never take no credit from them. They're putting on for their ends.
Right now, it's more than ever, innit?
When I was a bit young, like 12, 13, 14, it wasn't that there was man round there. Do you know what Ferry Lane was used for? Man that were doing bits, they used to rent properties in Ferry Lane. So it was kind of, because it's quiet, it's kind of like a safe place for man to go.
There's a canal there and that as well, isn't it?
Yeah, you may not have seen a lot of activity around there, but there was a lot of man just chilling out around there. That's where most man that was on badness.
That's what I meant, you know. I meant like people from every end could chill there rather than, not everyone could come chill in Tiverton, bro.
Would go there to just chill out. They'll rent properties around their car. When I moved around there, I used to see certain olders that were doing bits, and when I used to see them driving around, it's a dead end. So when they're driving around and they're stopping, they're not coming out. I'm assuming, okay, you've gone to someone's house.
Yeah, parking up.
I've realised that, okay, a couple of them live around there, but as I got older and I met some of them, oh yeah, the man said to me, oh yeah, I used to live around there. I remember seeing you when you was little, and then they told me that they were just renting the places around there. But yeah, that's what Ferry Lane was. Ferry Lane was, it was quiet back in the day, but around there, right now, there's man around there.
No, 100%. I think everywhere in London's like that now as well. Like most places that back in the day might not have even had a rep, they got bare youngers just putting in
somewhere or some. I'm gonna give you a shockers. I was in St John's Wood, and the youths round there, they were riding, and the man said to me, "Put your phone away, rude boy." And I've worked around there. Do you know what I'm saying? So I've looked, and he's like, "Yeah, you heard what I said." I was so shocked, bro, because around there is like, it's proper affluent round there. I didn't think that.
It's near a few places though.
Bro, there's badness around there.
This is Northwest, right near Cadderton,
Yeah, it's near Kilburn though, really.
Okay.
Yeah,
slightly.
Swiss Cottage, Finchley Road. Yeah, it's right round there.
It's a stone's throw away from a bad place. But
yeah,
it's still,
man, I don't.
West is like that though, bro.
Nowhere. If there's bad, people are on badness everywhere these days.
Yeah, trust, bro. Even like outskirts of London, like you see, like growing up, even because you're from North, bro. A good example would be like even like parts of Enfield now, it's Grease. But when you was a kid, might not have been like that, bro. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
You may not hear it, but I've been saying to people from when I was a kid, Enfield is the North London equivalent of Croydon.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Reason being, a lot of people from Enfield, they're actually from either Hackney, Tottenham,
Edmonton.
Edmonton, they're from surrounding areas. I went to school in Enfield, and it was a really good area. That's why my people.
When you was young, it was nice.
When I was young, it
yeah.
wasn't a badness area, but over the years, it's changed. There's
Spread
gangs,
out, yeah.
there's
People that move out the ends.
everything's around there.
Yeah,
now,
it makes
so,
sense still.
Yeah, man.
I feel like that's what happens. You know, people move outwards because of the rent goes up, which makes you harder
And even
to
in
live
junctions
the
as well, sometimes like they'll just have certain man can't be in the area, certain man can't be, do you know what I mean, around. So now they have to move to outer areas, and then they end up creating their own little sections and stuff like that.
The gentrification thing that happened in London, like that happened in New York and that. Well, the thing is, they put the rent up in an area that's central with good train links and stuff and good opportunities. And that could be Brixton, for instance. And then what it does is like pushes families that are a bit lower income to Croydon and like, Fulton Heath, Norwood, whatever. And then them ends they have their kids there, and their kids are there. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and
it starts that cycle of that. Yeah, it starts
even,
the cycle.
you know what I
there.
mean?
It's
So
true, Carl. I spoke to there's a few girls that I talk to that live in Croydon, but when I'm talking to them, like they say to me, "Oh, my parents are from Brixton, or they're from this place, or they're from Peckham, but they just moved to Croydon." So I started to feel like, Enfield is kind of like
that, innit?
Enfield's like that as well.
Facts, bro. That's real talk, man. So Tiverton's more of like a home base for you, where you got your name and that.
I could never say it's not my home, even though I'm not a Tiverton original. It's my aunt's place.
Got you.
I was round there from when I was young.
Yeah.
I don't know if my dad used to bring me round there a lot. So the whole, I know everybody. The man that I've known most man from young.
Yeah.
I just didn't go to primary school with a lot of man, but
yeah, now come on, man. Anything. I feel like anything after primary school still.
it is.
When you think about what you get up
this
to.
age as well. When you get to this age and you've known someone for like 20 odd years, it don't matter whether it was primary school, secondary school, or you met on the road, like
whatever it was.
solid.
Yeah. And also, I was going to ask, but I didn't want to interrupt. Parents' background, Jamaican?
Both Jamaican.
Yeah, I kind of clocked that still, you know. Not because, you know, like, Brent is very known for that sort of.
You know what? I don't know what my mum was doing.
And Tottenham is as well.
I don't know what my mum was doing. Cause we're from Tottenham, but my mum was attracted to Brent for some reason.
It's very Jamaican.
Now I
bro.
can see it. Cause there's a lot. Yeah, there's the culture around there. There's a lot of Jamaican culture around there. But that's probably the reason why she was attracted to Brent. But truth be told, my mum had no business in Brent. She had no business in Brent. Cause it kind of ruined her family links. It was, first of all, it's difficult to get from North London to Harlesden. It's very far. So it kind of put
because it's more west, really.
My nan.
Yeah, it's closer to us.
My nan couldn't make it up there to see her. The only people that could come up there to see her are the family members that were driving.
Yeah. Because Nan's is getting on in that.
She kind of put like a little barrier.
A distance.
A distance.
Yeah, I get
the family dynamic still.
Yeah. No, I hear that still. Like Brent is one of those boroughs, bruv, that like if you're Jamaican, and you're into your own culture, which most people would be naturally, it will attract you, bruv. Because when you're young and you're out, there's a lot of good parties, a lot of culture, a lot of clubs, a lot of even. There's like they called it like the reggae capital in the 60s, I think, or something, of England. Like it was called like the unofficial reggae capital or something. Like a lot of the yard artists would come over.
Yeah, no,
and
definitely
they would stop there.
Yeah, you know what? Somebody said to me one time that when certain people come over from abroad, they don't come to London. They go to other places like Liverpool, and then when they do come to London, the first place they go to is Northwest because of where they're coming from.
Swinging to Harlesden. Do you get it? Like even like K Coke on his last album that dropped in like 2020, the I Ain't Perfect one, bro. The album went under the radar a little bit. It was a good project, but it was where like it kind of came out of nowhere. He had a song on there with Bounty Killer, bro, like an official tune. Bounty Killer shouting him out.
I'm gonna have to go check that out.
Brother, it's greasy on a drill beat. Like,
I need to hear that. Definitely.
Bounty Killer and drill, you know. I was like, what? And both of them went hard.
Yeah.
Never heard that.
Yeah, I never heard that either.
But it's mad because that's